Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area, near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road at University Village Apartments, getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It turned out to be another, not too bad a day. A little cloudy at times, mostly cloudy for the most part. Even had some thunderstorms this morning. Oh, right around the 11:30 to nearly 1 o'clock time frame. Had some heavy rain north of I-40 today, especially in northern parts of Madison County, up around Three-Way, Humboldt, Medina, and that general area, and of course here at University Village Apartments as well. And most of the amounts around here, like to my place at Union University, I believe Eddie Holmes' station on North Highland near North Park, we was all within about 1/10 of an inch of each other, so it was kind of similar today, a little bit better than it was yesterday, but we still had a pretty good amount of rain. I had just under 1/2 an inch here. Now there was one reporter, and I forget the person's name, that measured over an inch, about 114, I believe it was, in Humboldt, that shared that with Tom Miners with the WBBJ here in Jackson, and then I went ahead and shared that report over to my Twitter page as well, but that was the highest amount that I saw, or that I've seen reported, I'll put it that way. Anyways, but now the sun's cleared out toward 3-4 o'clock, and still nice and pretty out there, but there's still indications of some more showers and thunderstorms redeveloping and moving through our area around 10-11 o'clock tonight, or before midnight anyways, and then lasting till around 2 a.m., then breaking up and then coming back again toward mid-morning tomorrow. But more details on that as we go along. We won't be completely cleared out of rain, a fairly decent chance, and by that I mean 50% or higher, until about Friday. And then it finally become mostly clear by then. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you today's climate summary like I normally would and go from there. As of 5 p.m. here in North Jackson at University Village Apartments, the sky then was partly cloudy and the temperature was 82 degrees. You're getting used to these 80s for temperatures around 5 p.m., high 70s, lower 80s or whatever, but it's fixed to warm up pretty soon, starting as early as actually tomorrow. But anyways, the dew point was 76 degrees at 5 o'clock. The humidity was 82%, kind of a little on the muggy side. I believe the heat index was like 96 degrees this hour, the 5 o'clock hour. It'll be even warmer than that by tomorrow. The winds were out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 29.89 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 70 degrees. Normal was 67. Today's high did get up to 83 degrees, but it was about 6 p.m. before that happened. The high was 82 as of 5 p.m., but we got enough sunshine between 5 and 6 that it actually warmed up to 84 degrees for a high. So that's going to probably go down as the day's high, at least here in North Jackson. Had 48 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here at University Village Apartments. And like I mentioned, most of the areas near me within 3 or 4 mile spread of me was within 1/10 of an inch, like anywhere from 42 hundredths to about 53 hundredths roughly. And I think the 53 was hundredths is what Eddie Holmes had at the North Park. and about 48 hundredths of an inch here. The lowest relative humidity today was 82%, and that was at 5 p.m. And the highest would be 100%, and that was multiple hours that happened. It was at 12 through 8 a.m., and then again at 12 p.m., 1 and 2 p.m. We also had some fog this morning, early in the morning. Some of you might have noticed that early in the early morning hours. There was actually a fog advisory for a few counties in West Tennessee until 9 a.m. Madison, Haywood, Lauderdale, Tipton, Dyer, and a few other counties. I can't remember all of them on the top of my head, or at the top of my head, but we was under one till 9 a.m. And then, of course, it cleared out afterwards, and then storms weren't far behind after that happened. Alrighty, the lowest barometric pressure was 29.89 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m., where the highest was 30.01 inches, and that occurred at 12 p.m. Today's highest wind gust at the Jackson, Tennessee airport was 28 miles per hour out of the south at 11:10 a.m. The sun will be setting tonight at 7:44 p.m. and be rising tomorrow morning at 6:15 a.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow morning at 1:01 a.m. and be setting tomorrow afternoon at 3:16 p.m. Today's records for August the 15th, hottest high was 106 degrees. It has been hot for this time of the year, and that occurred in 2007, the fourth hottest summer on record for the whole season, that is. There's 106 today on August the 15th. Wait till you see tomorrow's. More about that tomorrow. I believe it was 108 degrees in 2007 as August the 16th's record, if I can remember properly. But today's is 106 in 2007. The coolest high would be 68 degrees in 1964. Wouldn't that feel good? The warmest low would be 76 in 1995, while the coldest low would be 49 degrees in 2004. Today's rainfall record would be 2.13 inches, and that happened in 1964. Alrighty, that kind of takes care of most of the climate data part, so I'll go ahead and read you a few days forecast to you. Of course, the rest of the evening is going to be basically fair skies until around 9 or 10 o'clock. Then we're going to have variably cloudy conditions with about a 50% chance of more showers and thunderstorms developing around 10, 11 o'clock, and they should last on to around 2 a.m. Then it'll break up to after sunrise, chances for rain, that is. And it should be generally mostly cloudy tomorrow, with an additional 50% chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms redeveloping toward mid-morning and lasting until about mid-afternoon. And then after that, it should become fair skies for the remainder of Wednesday. So most of late Wednesday afternoon and evening should be at least fair skies. We should have a low near 72 degrees, a high of about 91 degrees. The heat index will be near 100 degrees. The winds will be out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Thursday, it's going to be, I am so sorry for doing that. Thursday, it's going to be very cloudy skies with a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, with a low near 75 and a high of 90, with west winds at 10 to 20. And on Friday, it looks like it's going to be mostly clear with a low near 72 and a high of 90 with northwest winds at 10 to 20. So Wednesday through Friday at least, highs are going to be right around 90 to 91 with heat indexes approaching 100 degrees each day. Might even be a little warmer than that on one of those days, but well, what about that? It gets a little bit closer. On Saturday, it's going to be very cloudy with a 40% chance of a few showers and thunderstorms, with a low near 70 and a high of near 90 with southwest winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And on Sunday, mostly clear with a low near 70 and a high of 92 with east winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And I'm going to go ahead and give you Monday, right now, Monday, August 21st, solar eclipse day. It's going to be generally fair. That's just the way it looks right now. Mostly clear, but there is a 30% chance of a brief afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Let's hope it don't occur during the eclipse. But maybe that forecast will change between now and then. Low should be about 71, high should be about 88. Now, when the eclipse takes place, the temperatures will be dropping fairly rapidly for a few minutes. And then once it's over, it should warm back up, unless we have thunderstorms in the area at the time. That would be sort of a big downfall to be able to see the eclipse. Once again, Jackson's going to get about 95% of it, and it's going to be occurring right around 1:24 p.m. for about a couple of minutes. You see just about 100% of it in a few locations like up near Paris, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and Paducah, Kentucky, and Carbondale, Illinois, name a few locations if you want to be right down the line and see the entire thing. But 95% of it's not too bad for here in Jackson, Tennessee. So hopefully we'll get to see it. It should start around 10:30 in the morning and end somewhere around 3:30 in the afternoon. So it'll be most of the day actually, but we shall see. Let's hope for the best that we do get to see it. That would be kind of cool. That's been the first one since the 1980s, and I forget how long we've got to wait to the next one at the moment. All right, let's move on to the surface mount features. Tonight it's courtesy of Weather Underground. And let me turn the camera around so you can see it as well. And as you can see, there's no systems real close to us at the moment. The rain is even fairly scattered, but there is a three low pressures to the east of us and to the northeast of us. So actually four if you can consider that one off the coast. To the east of us there. One of the lows is right over North Carolina, and that one stretches way on out further into the Atlantic. Then there's that one up north of us, well north of us. There's an update on the radar there, live as we talk. And there's a stationary front to our north, kind of coast front and stationary front. That's not expected to affect our weather anytime real soon. We're just going to stay in this stagnant weather conditions. The closest rain to us right now is on down into Mississippi and over in Alabama. And some lighter stuff near Tennessee. And there's a big cluster out in Oklahoma that's formed. Florida doesn't look too terrible at the moment. Mexico looks pretty good shape. Some rain in the mountainous areas out there. And there you see what the west looks like. Most of the rain is confined to the northern plain states, except for Oklahoma and a little bit in Texas, and then the mountains of west U.S. but they're scattered at that basis, if I may say that. Other than that, the weather's really not that bad. But then again, we're in the middle of summer. That's a good view of Tennessee right there, even if it is at long distance. Alright, let's move on to the local radar, courtesy of Channel 3 in Memphis, WREG TV. Looks like the very latest radar, West Tennessee is in the clear right now. And I guess that's good news compared to earlier. Nothing headed our way right away. A few storms down around Chattanooga. There were some down near Tullahoma, but they've dissipated. And a little bit down in Alabama, near Abbottville and approaching Abbottville, Alabama. And some down in northern Mississippi, not far from Holly Springs and south of Hernando, but they'll probably dissipate after the sun goes down. That's the heaviest one right now, and that's heading toward Pocahontas, Arkansas, and it continues moving east and don't dissipate. It may affect the Boot Hill, Missouri, and maybe even northern West Tennessee in the next 2 to 3 hours. And that's it for us. Some down around Conway, Arkansas, and other than that, the radar is fairly clear. There's the edge of those storms out there in Oklahoma and Kansas that we were looking at a moment ago. Other than that, we're in the clear here in Jackson. Maybe they'll remain that way, even though some more is expected to develop around midnight. Maybe that won't happen, and if that don't happen, we'll probably stay fair all night long for the most part. Let's hope that scenario works out. Alright, here's the local Tennessee radar satellite combo. Thank you, AccuWeather. The sun's shining over in East Tennessee now. Look at here. How about that? Cloudy in Middle Tennessee. That's the leftovers from the noon rain we had here and storms. And now it's partly cloudy on average. Few clouds drawing north, but don't look like no rains in them. And there's, of course, scattered around the area. That's not a really big area over there in Arkansas. It'll probably dissipate. Okay, that's the way it looks like here in Tennessee. Okay. I may get one more view, then I'll be through. The Southeastern Regional Satellite and Radar Combo. Again, thank you, AccuWeather. Another shot at Tennessee there. West Tennessee, the southern half is clear and the top half is partly cloudy. Now you see the rain in different parts of the country. North Carolina is half and half. Also, looks like Raleigh, North Carolina is okay. That's where a friend of mine lives at now, Mr. Dylan Wilson, who's training to become a pastor of a church somewhere over there or over here. Who knows, in about 2 or 3 years. And I still wish him the best with that. May God rest his soul, or bless his soul, be a better word to put it. I'll say it, and I wish him the best. Florida is almost half and half. You can see where the sun is, and where it's cloudy and rainy in a few spots, but not really a whole lot in Florida. Alabama is almost covered, except for the northwest corner. And there you see the rest of the country. There's a storm. That's a little bit of a view of the storms in Oklahoma. I might make it over here if they don't fizzle out. Alrighty. One last look at Tennessee, and that'll be it. Okay. I guess that's it for tonight, folks. That's long enough, I suppose. I hope all of you have a very nice Tuesday night, August the 15th, 2017, excuse me. And I hope you have sweet dreams. Wake up to a beautiful, even though it might be a little on the cloudy side tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, August the 16th, 2017. And of course, I hope to get a chance to chat with you again tomorrow night. And if not tomorrow night, back at it Thursday night, I hope. Alrighty, good night, my friends, and God bless each and every one of you.